All right, hey guys, so there's been a new Humble Bundle. This one's called the Humble Jumbo Bundle number 11. The Jumbo Bundles typically include a large variety of various indie games, so I'm just going to quickly go through them. The first tier includes Domina, Kingdom New Lands, and Rusty Lake Roots. For just $1, you get 3 games, so that's definitely worthwhile. The second tier includes Tropico 5 and with some DLC along with Orwell, Keeping an Eye on You, and N++. There's also going to be some mystery games that are going to come out at the beginning of next week for the second tier. Typically, Humble Bundle likes to give away like 2 or 3 extra games when there's this mystery category, so just keep that in mind. You never really know what you're going to get. They could be good, they could be bad. You just don't know. So if you want to, you can just wait until next week to purchase the bundle, and you might save yourself some grief if you were expecting something good or not. It's always better to wait, I think, for the mystery games. The third tier includes Abduction, which is from the creators of Myst, apparently. Abduction looks really good. It was on my wish list for quite some time, so I'm pretty happy to be getting Abduction. But for $15, it's quite expensive, considering the second tier is only $5. That's a $10 jump, so you're basically paying $10 for just one game. Kind of unfortunate, but I think Abduction is probably a worthwhile game to try out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this bundle. If you guys want to support me and this channel, there's a link in the description below. It's my referral link to Humble Bundle. If you decide to use it, you can actually scroll down to where your money, like choose where your money goes, and you can actually choose to help support this channel out, and you can send me however much you want of your purchase. You can even send me the full amount if you like. So besides that, I guess I can talk a little bit about each game. I will say I haven't played very much of any of these, but I do know some, at least something. Domina and King New Lands, they're games with pixel graphics. Domina looks really fun. It has a really entertaining trailer here. But it's more of a gladiator style action combat type game. Looks pretty enjoyable, and considering it has very positive reviews, I'm sure it's quite a bit of fun, at least for a short while. Kingdom New Lands, this is a game that I've been wanting to play for a long time. I just haven't gotten around to it. This is a game where you build up a little village, and you have to defend against like raids of creatures. It's kind of like a tower defense type game, or a I guess you call it like a management slash like tower defense type, because you're pretty much building up a village and trying to last as long as you can, I believe. But yeah, I haven't played too much of it, but it looks pretty enjoyable. And again, another game with pixel graphics. And then Rusty Lake Roots, this is a game with overwhelmingly positive reviews, which is quite surprising. It's a point-and-click adventure game, so it must have a pretty good storyline, and it looks like it has a lot of puzzles as well. So if you're into point-and-click adventure games, you might enjoy it. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't think they're that entertaining. I like games with more gameplay, but if you guys want a good story, this might be a good game for you. So scrolling down from that, Tropico 5, I'm sure most of you guys have heard of Tropico. If you like games like SimCity, or if you just like real-time strategy games, you might enjoy this, or political games, I guess you could say. You're basically a dictator of an island, and you're creating policies, you're building up the town, declaring various zones, building special buildings, and keeping your keeping your people happy, and making sure they don't rebel against you. So yeah, it's kind of a neat little dictatorship type SimCity little game. The last Tropico game that I've played was Tropico 3. So scrolling down from that, Orwell, Keeping an Eye on You is another sort of point-and-click adventure game. This game has a lot of choices. It says, Big Brother has arrived and it's you. Investigate the lives of citizens, find those responsible for a series of terror attacks. Information from the internet, personal communications, and private files are all accessible to you. But be warned, the information you supply will have consequences. It's basically spying on various people and trying to find the terrorists. So pretty neat little game. It's sort of like a, I guess you'd call it like a FBI simulator, I guess, just spying on people and trying to make connections. And then N++, I've heard of this game. I know a lot of people really enjoy it. It's a platformer with a lot of content. So if you guys like chill platformers with a good like minimalist style and a great like calming soundtrack, you might really enjoy this. I'm definitely going to be playing this. This is probably one of the like my favorites of this bundle, just because it's such a neat looking game and it's really fun to play as well, especially if you're into challenging platformers. So yeah, that's N++ Ultimate Edition. And again, there's going to be some mystery games. Then finally, we have Abduction. This is a game with some really neat graphics. It's a first-person puzzle adventure game, I guess you would call it. It's very challenging. It has mixed reviews lately, mostly positive overall. I think the main thing people have issues with are the puzzles are a little bit difficult and somewhat aggravating. So I'm not entirely sure. I haven't played it, like I said, so I'm not sure what to think about it, but just judging from the trailer alone, the trailer looks pretty cool, at least in my opinion. The graphics look great, and typically this is a $30 game, so keep that in mind. If you're paying $10 for it, that's a pretty good deal, 66% off. So yeah, you might want to give this a shot. It looks really, really pretty, the graphics at least, and it looks like the trailer alone makes it look really enjoyable. If you scroll down, the most helpful reviews are mostly positive, like almost all of them are positive. There's a couple negative, as you can see, and they're all basically saying they don't like the puzzles, which is understandable. I know I personally don't like overly difficult or confusing puzzles. A lot of the reviews do say you might need a guide to get through it, which is kind of frustrating, I know. But this is Abduction, so that's the third tier, so you have to pay like extra $10 for that one. I don't think most of you will get the third tier. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on all the games. I would like to try them all. I might make some videos on some specific games, like Domino looks fun, Kingdom New Lands looks fun, Tropico 5 might be entertaining for a short while, in I'm a fan of platformers, and maybe Abduction. So yeah, that's about it for the Humble Jumbo number 11. I do also want to mention the monthly. I haven't really said too much about the monthly this month, but it includes DSX, Mankind Divided, God Eater 2, Rage Burst, and Mafia 3. So if you want to subscribe for just $12 a month, you'll get these 3 games early, and then you'll get a bundle of I think around like 5 to 6 other Steam games at the beginning of next month. So it's a pretty good deal if you guys want to look over the information. There'll be a link in the description below, and if you guys use my referral link, you'll be helping out this channel quite a bit. But you can see previous monthlies, and personally, in my opinion, the Humble monthlies are the best bundles that you can possibly get from any website. The games are pretty solid every single month, and it's pretty enjoyable just getting just a random selection of good games. I did play God Eater 2 though recently. I didn't enjoy it, so keep that in mind. God Eater 2 is not for everyone. DSX Mankind Divided has some mixed reviews on Steam as well, so you might want to look into that. Mafia 3 looks good. I'm looking forward to playing Mafia 3. I really enjoyed Mafia 2. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. That is all. That is the Humble Jumbo Bundle number 11. So hopefully you guys pick this one up. At least get the $1 tier. You have nothing really to lose by getting the $1 tier. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about these games. Personally, I think it was a little disappointing. I would have expected a little bit better or a little bit different games. I know a lot of these have been bundled in the past. I know Tropico gets bundled quite often. Orwell's been bundled. Kingdom New Lands has been bundled. So it's kind of a mixed bag here for me. But I'm a game collector, so I own a lot of games already. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.